Hi, my name's Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Dark Souls and recording it all on VHS. Last time, we were coming down into Blighttown. I went ahead and did most of the swamp stuff on my own because it's just a big swamp, and boy howdy, nobody... Huh, that's interesting. Quitting the game here has had some interesting effects. There was an interesting visual effect as things were loading in because, I guess because this is technically a different area and not Blighttown, it loaded like this immediate area, and then there was like, for a brief moment, a fog wall, and then like just these trees loaded, and then the rest kind of popped in afterwards. We'll see if I have, like, I hit record and then hit load, so I'm not sure if any of that's going to be on the tape. But hey, maybe I'll try to put it in. Anyway, so why are we here in this this area that is apparently a different area? Man, that would have been a good clue into the shenanigans going on in here. Well, first of all, we have a blank shield. Whoop-de-doo. And then there's just... You have this divot, and it just doesn't look right, and it's like, oh hey, it's a secret wall. And then there's this treasure chest, and it's just like, hey, that's cool. Twin humanities, that's great. There's clearly no other secrets here. Okay, bye. Of course, you know, if you have played Dark Souls, and you probably are aware that's another illusory wall. First time through Dark Souls, did not even occur to me. Like, the double illusory wall trick, it got me. So, yeah, that's... Wave to Ash Lake, we're not going there. Which is fine, because boy howdy, if I had found it, it would have been just more mistakes, I'm sure. So, hey, welcome back to Dark Souls. We're using our Rusted Iron Ring, we're using our poison resist gear, we're using a katana because, you know, why not? Might as well complete the outfit for right now. And this is really all we're going to see of the swamp, because I did not... It sucks. It just sucks. We have that poison sound effect. There's now that light hissing sound, just adding seasoning to the soundtrack. Are you guys still alive? Yeah, I didn't kill you. In fact, I might have killed you, but because, again, this is apparently a different area, it might have just decided to reload them. Man, that could have looked cool, but then it didn't. Alright, so yeah, this is what you have missed. This is everything that I did off screen. Was running around in this stupid swamp, getting all the items that are down here. Also, you know, finalizing the trip through the bottom of Blighttown, because you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go back up to where I had gotten and fallen. Okay, we're about there. All right, there. That's the last leg of the trip. Was about that far. It was so stupidly close. I'm still kind of upset about it. Blighttown is always a time. Every time. And also fun is how it's not as bad in this direction. It's really bad when you're at the other end of the swamp and you have the camera facing this direction. Like, you can kind of see how much everything is just struggling. But yeah, the frame rate struggles down here at the bottom of the swamp, and it seems to just be like a draw distance thing of just like nothing is like getting dropped to like a really low quality, or you know, the environments aren't getting properly, I don't know, cold or something. There's not like a fog effect to lessen everything. It's just that you can see down the entirety of this trench. And, like, I don't know, maybe it's the swamp, like, kind of water effect, or the reflections or something, I don't know, but there's something just makes it run like it looks down here, just like garbage. So hey, here's a little back alley. There's a treasure chest over there. I grabbed it again. I did all of the bottom of the swamp, boring, running around, having the game hiss at me for several minutes because it's really uninteresting, and I've still spent 5 minutes talking about it. So let's move on. Let's get ourselves some humanity. We're gonna bump this bonfire because why not? And we want to be human for a reason. Buttons. So, I'm not sure if I would have run into Maneater Mildred my first time through. I probably didn't. Oh, right, and then there's this bonfire has some real weird issues in terms of its collision. So it, like, bugs out the inverse kinematics, and that leg just sticks up. Like, almost every time you sit at this bonfire, your right leg will just be doing its own thing. It's fine, we're just having a stretch. Just having a good stretch. Oh, this process takes way longer than I think it does every time. Alright, cool. Also, we've got 6,000 souls. That's probably enough to level up. Never mind, I forgot. We're up until like the 23,000 soul area for leveling. And while we're here, let's see if I can draw out this specific tech. There it is. If you stand behind them, they just drop a little fiery rock out the back. Please die. I need to deal with Mildred. Alright, Mildred, come on back into here. So, Mildred? Mildred. Mildred? Can we... Do you not know how to get in here, Mildred? Oh, jeez. Let's not hit walls. Hey, you made it. Welcome, Mildred. I hate those dang mosquitoes. There we go. Now, of course, every time I do the Mildred fight, I like boost this bonfire and then fight Mildred, and it's like, all right, maybe instead I should have not done that. Excuse me while I'm having a really dumb thought. We have this. Oh, we don't have the strength for it. Dang. And we can do the two-handed, which does give us that little smash. That's kind of fun. Speaking of other weapons, we also, at one end of the pit, there's server, which sounds like a that's not the button I wanted. It's, gosh dang it. Okay, here we go. It's also 24 strength. Which, it sounds like a fun weapon, and it's, again, one of those, like, oh, this could be a fun thing to do, but it's got the same moveset as a Murakumo, and it just, it's so slow. Like, there's so much of a, let me not attack immediately and instead, like, move into position and then attack? It just, it's not, don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm trying to just get away from the Black Knight Greatsword some. Tell you what, let's go. Let's go a little bit weird here for this fight coming up. So we've got the Falchion, which is a slightly heavier... yeah, that'll do. Falchion, slightly heavier than the Scimitar, does a little bit more damage straight up. Has the same scaling. It just weighs a little bit more and is... seems to be about as fast to attack. Maybe he's a little slower. No, Falchion attacks at the same speed. And we'll have our whip. That gives us our parry still. We get the whip attack, which actually breaks through shields. Not that that matters, because we're not fighting anything with a shield. Gosh dang it, I just remembered what I wanted to do. I have this, the Hornet Ring. I was going to use that against Mildred, so we could see one of the, like, special animations from that ring. Well, too late now. Let's stop stalling and, like, get this episode going. How's that sound? So we have so many souls. Brave Warrior's like 5,000. 3,000? It's 3. Or 5. Great. Okay. It would be really great if I could actually... Oh, hey, that's a 15, not 23. Well, good thing those red numbers are, like, impossible to read, and I did not need to use that soul in the least. Perfect. Great. So we're at 20 across the stats. Heck. I looked it up, and I think we're almost there, but I think one of these needed to be at 24 for the Artorias Greatsword. Oh, boy. Welcome to just management. Instead of showing you a brown slog of a swamp, let me just show you some menus. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Tell you what. I will treat myself to a little vitality, just as a treat. Now let's go make some mistakes. I'm really considering bringing that anything. Really just anything. Boy. Alright, so mistakes. They're about to be made. In fact, they are actively being made just in this choice of weaponry. Like, they are not expecting you to do Blighttown with basic weapons. I should really equip something that deals an amount of damage. And hooray, we get to be poisoned. Oh boy. I probably just blew out my audio a bit there, but great. Heal excerpt. Alright, cool. Let's First of all, we're going to switch this back to the Ido. That at least does an amount of damage. Alright, if we're going to do silly gear, let's at least be a ninja. So that's the thing with those dang mosquitoes. They can just kind of sneak up on you, and then it's just like, yeah, I'm not paying enough attention. Well, guess I'm dead now. Which is fine. You know what? We don't... I would like the Twin Humanities from fighting with Mildred, but we've already done a couple summons. Let's maybe do one without. And also subpar gear. This is a great idea. Great ideas ahead from here on out. Only great ideas. In case you can't tell, it's still kind of early. My brain is not quite woken up yet. Oh boy, oh buddy, geez. Cool. Let's go fight a boss. It's a smile at the end, where it's just like, ah yes, prey has entered my domain. It's always that smile that just, oh boy, makes this fairly intimidating. You know, it's not the spider, the giant freaking fire lava spider that is, you know, making lava pools in the area. No, getting landed on is really not what I want. Okay, you know what? Here, you can make that place entirely lava. I'm just going to keep this up, I guess. So apparently, if you hit her instead of the spider, it does that just absolute stun lock on her. Okay. Things are a little bit less lava-like. Let me just roll backwards into this lava pit. Not doing a great job managing lava this time around. And this weapon really is subpar, and there's the big magic burst that is extremely murderous. Oh no, oh no. Okay. That is always a mildly concerning attack. I am also really regretting decisions to try to use subpar weaponry. Instead of just sticking with the thing that works. I really want to show off things that are not just that stupid Black Knight sword, but it's a real strong weapon. Sorry to have to spin the camera there. Do want to make sure I'm not rolling back into a bunch of lava. So I don't remember a whole lot of how my first fight went with Quelaag here. I know it did not go as well as this one's going. I know it took me several tries first time through the game to get through this fight. I do remember, like, one of my better runs, I was getting towards the end and I got greedy, and like I hadn't seen the that big explosion of magic yet. Oh, that's just rude. That attack. That attack in particular, it deals an incredible amount of damage. And I wasn't aware of that. Like, I hadn't seen that attack until, like, I was getting towards the end of the fight, my first run through. You know, this was after several tries, and it's like I'm getting close to finally beating the fight. And I got, like, was sitting there doing, you know, attacks, just sticking close, trying to burn her down. Got greedy. The explosion started happening. It was just like, I don't know what she's doing. And then just the big red explosion, and I was just like dead. And it's like, oh, okay then. Oh, this is a really unfortunate layout of lava. Okay, cleared the field. Come on, get out of the lava, please. Oh, come on. Don't get all of your dodge timing wrong right here towards the end. That's real bad. Oh, that was close. Come on. Come on. Nope. It's another one of those attacks that you just kind of rarely see. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can pull that timing off, get the extra souls, because why not? Hello, lava pit, let's not step in you. You know what would be great? If there was a really nearby bonfire. One that's like not even in the next area or anything. That would be super great. So, mistakes were made. Several mistakes have just been made. You've witnessed them all. I just realized I still had the rusted iron ring on the entirety of that fight. Well, hey, we have rang both bells. We've done the thing that the guidepost characters have suggested. But you know what? This path keeps going, and look at all this bright, shiny fire. It's so pretty down here. What could possibly be down here? What? Why would anybody, who? I don't know. Point is, we're going into another dead end. And also, yes, right there. Right here, there's an illusionary wall. Oops. Guess who didn't really find the illusory walls on their first time through. Again, I played offline, so I didn't have like any of the orange soapstone messages that would have like clued me in, and just like I'm so happy I didn't play online because like I don't know, it feels like all the orange soapstone messages is like, oh, hey, yeah, there's a path right here. Whoop, like having a string of messages pointing you in this direction to find an illusory wall. That is just not interesting to me. Like that feels like, oh, hey, here's a secret, and it's just like, I don't know. It feels like spoilers is what it feels like. Of just not having found these things my first time through, having not found the entirety of Ash Lake, not having found the Fair Lady, not having found the bonfire. That bonfire, like I didn't know about that bonfire for so long. That bonfire out in the Darkroot Garden, like these are all things that build onto just the whole mystery that is Dark Souls. Like, holy bejesus. Just not finding these things, like, it's probably part of why I still feel like every time I play Dark Souls, I still feel like maybe, just maybe, even though we have torn this game apart over the last not quite 10 years, it's... There's possibly still secrets and things to find and fun bits. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm rambling, and that's kind of what I always end up doing in these. But not having found these secrets and like needing to find them later, like basically it was, you know, my roommate at the time like picked up Dark Souls when it came to PC, and it was just like, wait, what the heck is this area? And you know, Ash Lake is such a, it's such a visually stunning area, and yes, I'm going to spend my souls, but I'm going to, like, that's the thing, when you get into the depths of Dark Souls, like, you know, you've already had like these visually interesting, just like, I really love the colors of so much of this game, and then you have just this, just like, that's not what I wanted. Oh boy, the frame rate is kind of struggling pointing in that direction with the effects kicking in, but like, this is, you come down, you've gone through this like this horrible brown landscape of just nothing but brown, and everything is just kind of and everything's gross, and beneath it is just this world of vibrant, like too vibrant orange and red and life and fire. It's just, it's visually arresting. Like, it's just like, holy crap. Alright, real quick before I spend any more levels, I'm going to double check this stupid greatsword requirements. I'm gonna stop rambling about like how pretty this game is, but like, it is an incredible game. Okay, I do need 24 strength. And like these areas are just so strong, and like not having found a few of them, and not having, heck, like having made these deep mistakes my first time through, and just everything. All right. And with that, and one more big soul usage, that should do. I don't know, like, having played Dark Souls entirely offline, having, like, that really, like, the experience of solitude, that experience of like, searching this world and like missing so many things, and just like having so many mysteries to come back to. Like, it's part of why I like this game above the others in the series, and that includes Bloodborne and Sekiro as well. Again, well, I don't know, maybe I'll talk about those more later. I've already mentioned some Sekiro. Bloodborne, super cool, but like, as much as I love Bloodborne, and there's honestly a lot that I've missed in Bloodborne, but I never feel like there's more to that world. Like, every time I come back to Dark Souls, I always feel like there might be more secrets, and there might be more to find. Like, even though I know there isn't. Like, I know absolutely that we're at, like, we have torn this game apart. Like, the internet, just everybody has torn this game to shreds. Everybody has an opinion on Dark Souls, because you have to have an opinion on Dark Souls, because it was kind of a really big, important game. And that foot is just going, just having a little tap dance. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just saying random words at this point. But, like, so much of Dark Souls for me was that sense of discovery, and that, like, sense of discovering just the strange, fantastical world that is, like, so, you know, yeah. you come into like this lower chamber, you come up there, you ring this bell, and like from there you can see down into this world beneath the surface. It's kind of it's that same thing in like Final Fantasy IV when you go under the surface and it's like, oh, here's like a world that's filled with lava and dwarves, and it's, you know, the spoilers for, you know, games that are well past like the point of spoilers, but like Dragon Warrior 3, and I'm going to continue calling it Dragon Warrior 3 because it speaks to a specific version of the game that was released in the US on the, you know, Nintendo Entertainment System, and it has like certain graphical changes and a few other things. Whatever. Dragon Warrior, it's proper to call it Dragon Warrior 3 because it speaks to that version of the game. Where's my fire shield? That might be useful. I think it's you. Fire. Yes. Okay. There we go. Now we're ready for this stupid bit. But yeah, like just finding a world underneath everything. And it's like you had gone so far below, and then, you know, you're down in the pits and just like, oh boy, you have gone places that are just awful and terrible, and like you've gone through this horrible slog of a swamp, and then you come down here and it's just like suddenly bright and fire, and the palette shift is so strong, and just Dark Souls was like full of these sorts of surprises of just like, okay, I've gone so deep, but apparently I can keep going like deeper into the dungeons, and like you can keep going down, and then eventually you go right back up, and like you just keep going up and up and up, and it's so much of that vertical space. I don't know. So, first time through, there was like the big, oh no, that's a big scary thing. And then you come over here, and then it gets real mad. And I mean, there's not much but that to say about this first bit. Aside from, this is the armor that I end up using for pretty much the rest of the game, because it is extremely light and it has really, really good stats. You don't get any poise, but I didn't understand poise my first time through anyway. Yeah, I hate this boss. I absolutely hate this boss. Ceaseless Discharge. I will not be trying the cheese strat, because every time I try the cheese strat, I end up getting the flame laser and instant death, and it's a really bad time. And then I just kind of get locked into this I just get locked into the trying to get into this arena at all, while oof. Yeah, every time I fight this boss. No. Every time I fight this boss, it goes just ridiculously. Like there is like the shortcut, supposedly cheesy strat, where you're supposed to like just walk back to the fog gate. He'll follow you, and then he'll like trip and fall, and then you just kind of hit him a few times, and then congratulations. The fight is over. Every time I've tried that, absolutely every time, I have gotten, like, he breaks out his giant fire laser attack that hits you and just destroys you. And then I get locked into just trying to get into the arena, and he'll, like, come slightly around the corner and then just fire laser me. The heck was that? The absolute heck was that? Was nowhere near that. Okay, well, like I said, I hate ceaseless discharge. We'll try to get him to come around the corner once. But, like, again, every time something goes wrong with this fight, the hitboxes are just kind of real wacky on some of those attacks, and this is not a fun fight. Like, doing it legitimately, it's fine. Like, if the hitboxes were a little bit less like, what the heck just happened to me? Why did I just die? I don't know, maybe, but like, okay, are you gonna play nice? Nope. Here comes the fire. That attack. That attack is stupid. And then he just does it forever. Am I dead? I'm dead. Did you see what hit me? Because I sure as heck didn't. I was really hoping this would be one and done for once with ceaseless discharge. It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Oh, anyway. So, yeah, this is ceaseless discharge. I hate him. I just hate this boss entirely in every way. Like, every time I've tried to fight this boss, and like I've tried to do the like, hey, let's just run over here. He does this. And he just does that. And for whatever reason, that has always happened to me. It's never been a clear, like, oh yeah, just have him, walk over. Walk over to the point where he just, falls and have a laugh at how easy this boss was. Never works for me. Just never. Alright, now that you're around the corner, can we do the dumb thing? Nope. and see that that's what he was winding up. Yeah, one of these days I should try to figure out, like, there's supposedly some path that you can actually, like, barely squeeze down and, like, barely have enough health to go through if you want to just, like, run down and not kill Ceaseless Discharge to deal with the lava. I should look into that sometime just out of curiosity, but... Oh. Is it not fire lasers? Is it fire lasers? Which is it? That's fire lasers. It's still fire lasers. It's fire lasers. How about now? Am I close enough for you to not do fire lasers? I forgot about that sweep attack. That sweep attack is absolute nonsense. Just complete nonsense. Like, unless I'm misunderstanding something about that attack, the point at which I rolled dodges the first part of the attack, but then you have the secondary part where it just doesn't matter that you dodged. Oh, boy, howdy. It's like, people make fun of Pinwheel a lot, again, because he's really meant to be an earlier game boss than he often is, pretty much because nobody wants to do the big, you know, dead end that the Catacombs is before, you know, being able to teleport between bonfires. And I think, you know, Bed of Chaos, again, Bed of Chaos is an incomplete boss. Like, there were some interesting ideas there, and, like, thank goodness they at least, you know, make it to where you're, oh, here comes the fire lasers. Alright, Ceaseless, if you want to fight, let's fight. Tired of trying to get you to cheese yourself. Tired of your dumb fire laser that cannot be avoided in any way, shape, or form. Could you please stop? Thank you for cradling me so I couldn't do anything for the entirety of that attack. This is... Welcome to Bryce not enjoying Dark Souls. It's like, I love this game. I hate this boss. I hate everything about this boss. Come on, my dude. There we go. Ninja flips. Ninja flips and fire resistance. And if we get hit by an actual, physical attack, we're dead. But, that's basically been happening anyway, so who cares? Seriously, if you do know, exactly, oh, hey, Bryce, here's, the thing that you did done wrong regarding ceaseless discharge and getting the stupid easy kill, please let me know, because, as far as I can tell, nope, didn't do anything different. And I'm alive. Great. Fire laser. That's a fire laser. There's another fire laser. Is it fire lasers? It's fire lasers. I hate everything about this. This is so stupid. Alright, dweeb, come on. Around the corner. There you go. There you go. Is it fire lasers? It's fire lasers. Nobody expects to not fire lasers. Why does this work for everyone else? Really, what am I doing that is specifically drawing out this attack on repeat every single time I fight this boss. Oh look, it's more fire laser. Oh look, I'm out of Estus. Please stop with the fire lasers. Thanks. I have been drastically misjudging how long things are going to take in this branch of the game. It's just like, oh yeah, the depths, that'll take like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I'll be like down to Blighttown. I can probably even just go ahead and fight Quelaag all in one episode. It'll be fine. And that'll just leave like everything about the demons ruins all on their own. It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great. Narrator voice. It was not great. Alright, champ. You wanna join me down here, or are you gonna just shoot me with your stupid fire lasers for years? It is so hard to tell if he is going to do a smash attack or if he's going to do the flame. Either way, it doesn't matter what I do. I can't get him to move out of this position. And of course, every time he strikes, he basically has a chance of just completely gibbing up the camera and having it go whichever way, which is, you know, great with a cliff face like right there. So that's Ceaseless Discharge, and that, again, this happens every time I fight this boss. I've never gotten it to do the easy kill, like, you know, in one fell easy swoop. Every time it has done that, where it just, like, if I try to lead him around the corner, he just fire lasers me and I die. And then once I die, it's that loop of, like, trying to go from there to there before he just fire lasers me to death. And that, it sucks. It sucks so much. It makes me so mad because every time I see somebody else play this, they're just like, oh, look at this easy fight. And then they just walk him right around. He just follows like a little puppy and just jumps right off and does exactly what's supposed to happen. Every time for me, though. Every single time. That happens instead. Not looking forward to editing in the death counters for this one. Every death in this episode has been stupid. Just really stupid. Oh, man. It feels so... Tell you what, as a treat, we're going to use some items. I'm going to level up my strength to 24. And that's where that can stay. So, there we go. We have 24 strength, which means we now have all the stats we need to do use Artorias' Greatsword once we get up to the point where we can actually make it. As I'm realizing now, we're doing a lot of like the off-branch stuff earlier in the game, so yeah, I'm not sure entirely how much we're going to have that we get to actually use that sword, but you know what? We're going to use it. Gosh darn it. I've always wanted to do this build. Anyway, we're... Hoo boy. Hoo boy. The salt is real. It's so salty. Okay, I should probably fix my rings before I forget. Alright, there we go. We have a new hood, at least. We have one more vitality as just a little treat. We're almost, finally, to 700 hit points, which is where I like to have my vitality at, like, a minimum. Oh boy, I am... Well, he's dead now. That's great. That's great. Everything's fine. Let me get somewhere where there's a little bit of visual contrast. There we go. Every time. Every single time. If you know, like, legitimately, if you know something about that I'm just doing wrong, like, oh, well, you're actually, like, if you run this direction, then you end up pulling out the fire attack, or it's like if you run on the right side versus left side, or something stupid. Oh, just please let me know. Like, every single time I have to deal with stupid Ceaseless Discharge just being an absolute dweeb. Every time. Like, I do not know why And it seems to be just me. And I don't understand why it happens to just me. Everybody else I've seen, they have this nice, splendid time. It's done, it's over, it's fast. We're done. Great. Easiest boss in the game. Every time. And every time I'm just like, nope, dumbest boss in the game. Maybe Bed of Chaos, tops it, but... Oh! Alright. Yep, that's enough screaming. I'm going to continue screaming inside my heart. Because that's the mood. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this mess. I've been Bryce, this has been VHS Play, and please have yourself a lovely evening.